Hey guys, this is my dog, Marcy. Hey Marcy, how's it going? She likes the camera. Actually, she really doesn't care at all. I want to see how she reacts. You see yourself? Oh, I'm just chilling. I did a lot of stuff. I made a video kind of recently, but I haven't really made that many videos. So I wanted to make one. Also, this thing right here is like, I can't remember. I got it from Mason for like Valentine's Day maybe like a year ago. And it wasn't even that expensive. It was like maybe like almost $20, but I feel like it wasn't even. But it's like huge, so I'm kind of impressed. Also, I have a beanie because my hair's looking a little not great. So I'm wearing the beanie. The problem I have with the beanie though is that this one at least is like, I don't know, something with the fabric or maybe just something with what I washed it in. It's like bothering my skin. So I also really wish it was like even. But anyway, oh yeah, my beard is like really big. You couldn't really see it in the last video, but yeah, it's getting pretty huge, and I think I'll keep growing it out. I mean, I don't know. I might shave it, but I'm kind of having fun with it for now. Just seeing what's gonna happen. This is Aaron's room. Well, used to be Aaron's room, which is my brother-in-law. And he was living down here for a little bit with us, so that's why I got all these Dragon Ball Z posters. I used to really like Naruto. I don't like it as much now, but I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. I do like anime, but yeah, I don't have any anime posters personally. Also, I love these little balls. Oh yeah, hold on. I got my ear pierced, and we pierced these like at our house. I got Mason to do it. I bought a needle from Walmart, and I convinced my roommate to get his ear pierced with me. My roommate's name is Fam, and that's his internet handle and whatnot. But yeah, that was fun. This other guy was talking about. He was saying that like he's like does I guess he's a rapper. I really don't know. Like I didn't know he did that. For as far as I knew, he was just into like he was like marketing, and then he just did his own stuff. Like him and his brother would both which they're friends of mine. They would both like do videos and stuff like that. And his brother does music, and apparently he does music. And he said he was looking for someone to do like he didn't say this, but almost like a little Nas style sort of like country / rap mix. And I was like, I'm okay at country singing, so maybe I could do that with you, but I don't know. That could be interesting. Definitely gonna do something random probably today. I was thinking about, like, at least for me personally, there is a lot of pressure to kind of like I don't know, be effective maybe is the right word. So like I'm trying to look at the camera, but it's like weird. But anyway, so it's important for me to be effective, and I think a lot of people kind of have that sort of feeling. But like that can cause a lot of anxiety and cause you not to do stuff you want to do. So I was specifically going to do something like badly because that would probably like make the certain jitters go away for certain stuff that I do want to do. One thing I was thinking about doing is like writing, like making a blog or something, because I already write a lot. Like if I just do what kind of comes naturally, I'll probably write like, I mean, I don't know the exact amount, but let's just say it's like 500 words a day or something. I mean, it might just be like more like 300, but still 300 words a day isn't that bad. And that could literally be just in one document, or it could be in separate documents. And I have a problem with finishing things, so I might start like, it could be a fictional story. It could be just like research that I'm interested in or that I'm doing. But look, here's my cat Mocha as well. Mocha, come here. So I was thinking I could do like, I already kind of am doing a blog with doing this, but I was thinking I could do a blog, like a written one, on different subjects that I'm interested in. Yeah. Come here, Mocha. Spirituality is one thing I'm thinking about, like, doing videos about. I mean, I don't know if spirituality is the right word, but, like, because it's not really about physical spirits or anything, but just, like, I'm thinking about doing stuff about, like, I mean, something very near and dear to my heart, so it's kind of hard to put in words sometimes. But essentially, it could be a blog about, like, mysticality, I guess, and the power of, like, your mind and just our experiences as, like, conscious humans, and how that can be, like, kind of tailored, and how it can like affect your growth, how it can stop your growth, stuff like that. So which, for those of you who don't know, mysticality or that sort of stuff, mysticism is like, I might have been using the wrong word, but anyway, mysticism is basically about like using certain experiences to gain insight. It's usually tied to religious sort of stuff, but other things will use mysticism as well. Like, I mean, like a psychic could be considered a mystic, so that's not an actual religion per se, but it's religious sort of things. And then, let's see, I guess another form of like mysticism is obviously like witchcraft and stuff like that. And then there's also people who are just like actual, like, professional sort of magicians or mentalists. They could be considered mystics, I believe. Like, I think that's a form of it. But yeah, it's definitely about tailoring and heightening human experience for different goals and stuff like that. So that would definitely be something I would be interested in, like, looking into more. But I don't want to get too hyped about it, because like I don't want to get hyped about it and then just fall off. So I'm trying to like hold back my possible excitement in terms of like what I think and feel about it. But I do think it's a really cool like subject that I want to like experiment with, experience, maybe like talk to people about, research, stuff like that. I'm not really used to saying stuff I want to do, honestly, because I don't know, I have like a weird mental block that makes me uncomfortable with doing what I want. Like, I don't necessarily try to blame anyone, but it's like I internalized, or basically I believed in my mind that if I'm doing what I want, then that's like the wrong thing, essentially, that I'm messing up. And that's not healthy. And if you feel like that, that's not true. I think sometimes it can be true. Sometimes doing what you want to do can be very selfish and bad, but there are also times where it can be really what you should do and what you need to do. And it's about finding that sort of balance, at least for me personally. And I might just cut this out because it's very like, I want this channel to be like, I do want people to be able to see my growth and my journey, but I don't want them to be uncomfortable per se. But I want them to see things that might make them a little uncomfortable. But I don't want it to be cringy per se. You know what I mean? So that's something that I struggle with, is like, I don't know, I don't really cringe at myself that much, but it is kind of like, I also don't want to put out something that I feel like is shit. Like, I do try to work on my appearance, but it's also really important to me to be again genuine. That's a huge thing about this channel too. So that's kind of a line I have to figure out. I am changing the way I look a little bit because that's just like, I just look at myself sometimes and I'm not really happy with the way I look. So I've been kind of like messing with that. Like this beard, I just kind of combed it down and it looks pretty nice, honestly. The hair again, I'm just wearing a beanie. I really want to shave it, but my wife doesn't want me to. I know I'm gonna at least shape it up probably tomorrow. But yeah, I hope. I mean, I know for me this is a great reflective source, so I hope for other people it can be too. That like, whether you're like me or not, like I just want to like make this path available to you because, it can be really hard to forge different paths in the world, you know, to do your own thing or even to do things other people have done that feels like you won't fit or you feel like, you know, it doesn't make sense, whether it be for you or just in general, like it's nonsense. Um, if you feel like that, then I hope that, you know, that can help you not feel like that as much and take some risks. I'm not really like, I don't know if I'm not a risk taker or I am a risk taker, but I think I definitely take certain risks and there are other risks that I don't take very often. And I'm trying to like push myself to take more risks. Like I kind of uh I have very strong ideas, I guess, about things and they can be like hard to change. So like if I don't like something, um I can form really strong opinions about it and it won't change easily. But I'm trying to be more open, I guess is the right word, because there's a lot of stuff I don't do, and I think some of it is fine. Like it's fine to be a person who you make you just make decisions and that's your decision. That's completely fine. But sometimes it can also become toxic and judgmental, and so uh, honestly, I also think that's fine too. But for me personally, that's not really the person I want to be as much as I am that way. Like just hating on things like unnecessarily, like whether it be like K-pop or like you know, Fortnite, stuff like that. Like stuff people are like, oh, that's cringy. Like I feel like it's cringy, but I also feel like, you know, maybe it could be cool. You know what I mean? Same thing with like furries. Like furries are weird and that's different. But um I just feel like that sometimes that stuff is cool. You know what I mean? I mean, like for instance, for furries, they spend like a shit ton of money on those like fursuits or whatever, like thousands of dollars, and there's like all this weird technology behind it. That's pretty cool, and you know that's how they express themselves. As long as they, you know, have healthy boundaries with it, then it's fine. You know, so as long as they're not trying to like recruit you, and I guess I feel like that's probably a good lesson for everywhere. It's just having good boundaries. Um, I think, and with everything you're doing. But I also think it's okay to be outgoing with your stuff too. Like if you want to try to recruit people, that's fine. But you also have to be willing to take rejection if that's how you're gonna be. And when I say you have to, I don't really mean you have to. I just mean that's like kind of a better practice because otherwise you're gonna be facing a lot of like hardship. But you know, to each their own. C'est la vie, whatnot. Which, you know, I'll have to look up how to say my name again. But I was looking up a lot of entomology as well, with the whole Scythu Ristace thing. Like, well, not about that, but just in general, I was looking up a lot of entomology, for like world building stuff I was doing, and I just like reading about stuff. So I was doing that, and like, so now I'm like kind of have an entomology kick, and also that was getting me into like that mysticism thing I was talking about because there's a lot of really cool Greek concepts tied to mysticism, and my my handle, Sithuristace. I'm trying to figure out how to say it right. I really need to look it up again. Um, that is Greek, and I think I've already said it means, like one who whispers or like, you know. See, it's like a name that means like conniver or something like that. But I just thought it sounded cool and like, um, yeah, I don't know. I just thought it sounded cool. So, and there's more to it than that. Like I thought the one who whispers, I thought that was like a good like sort of I don't think I knew it at the time. I mean, I think I kind of knew at the time, like kind of edgy, like handle that says like, um, it's like I have secrets and I'm gonna unleash the secrets and stuff like that. So, um, which definitely is something that I think mysticism is about, and that's something I'm about too. I definitely think that there's a lot to life that kind of gets trodden over by a regular path. You know what I mean? By the cities and the structures and the just the way of things. It really crushes a lot of beautiful things. It doesn't mean those things are gone, but sometimes they're harder to get to. You know what I mean? Like a flower stuck in amber. You know, you the beauty is still there, but now it has to be taken out. And you know, obviously, fossilization would change that as well. Um, but that's going too technical. The point really is that um, I think there's an illusion that that certain lifestyles and certain values are pointless to go for. Um, and I think that's bullshit. I will also say though that from like a logical standpoint, you could say it's not optimal to go do certain things, to be into certain things. Um, and like I think a lot of people live by that or feel like they have to live by that, and like if that's what they want to do, then you know I support them. But if it's not what they want to do, or even if it's what they want to do but they still want to learn and experience other ways of life, cultures and shit like that, then I would love to help people do that. And I would love to help myself do that, because there are times when I have not put myself out there as much as I should have, or as much as I wanted to. Sometimes that was a blessing, but I think overall it was a curse because of how it was applied, because of how restrictive I was on myself. So that's really probably all I'm gonna do, at least for now. I might come back and like put some, like if I do that random thing I was talking about, just something be terrible at something on purpose, then maybe I'll upload that or whatever, because I think that's interesting. Don't know which part. I might upload this onto the my way part of the channel, and then the the just doing something that like poorly on purpose could go on the sci channel. Oh my gosh, look at this hair. Do you see this? She sheds so much. You see it? She sheds so much. It's the most I've ever seen a dog shed, really. But anyway, that's it.